If you are able, please rise for the national anthem.
Please be seated. Welcome, everyone. I am Sandra Feast-Price, Provost and Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs here at the University of Michigan-Flint. On behalf of the Chancellor, the faculty, staff, and administration, it is my pleasure to welcome you to the April 2022 Commencement ceremony. Please join me in recognizing members of the platform party. Please rise and be recognized. You may be seated. Now it is my honor to introduce Deba Dutta, Chancellor of the University of Michigan-Flint, who will share remarks to celebrate our graduates and their achievements. Chancellor Dutta.
Well, good afternoon, and congratulations, graduates of the School of Nursing. The day has arrived. You have earned your degree from the University of Michigan-Flint. Yes, I feel it. I bet it feels great. Yeah, let it out. That's okay. That's okay. Yeah. And it should. It absolutely should feel great because despite the extraordinary difficulties the global pandemic threw at you, you moved ahead, you persisted, you earned your degree. I am immensely proud of your accomplishments. Well done. And guess what? All right, it's okay. Clap as many times as you want. It's your day. I'm sure among the beaming faces this afternoon, I can spot the parents because they are happy to get you off their payrolls. Yeah? Pandemic years in college is something that you will share only with a very small group of U of M alums. Your college years are a part of history that will be recounted, analyzed, and others will learn from for many years to come. You have been challenged in ways that pre-COVID graduates have not. Probably the biggest challenge you had to overcome is the desire to take the year off, or for some, maybe drop out altogether. Not only due to the pandemic stress that you all had to deal with, and for this school, the graduates of this school, you have been at the front lines. So hats off to you, the stresses that all of you had to deal with, but also the financial stresses that many of you and your families had to deal with. And then once in a while, you read an article from a Silicon Valley entrepreneur who says, "No, you don't need a degree. You can be just as successful as I can." But that's not the case. The truth is that a university degree is the most powerful socioeconomic opportunity that exists today. You made the right decision. Your career advancement potential and your earning potential is much higher with a degree than without it. And your family made the right decision by making the sacrifices they did to keep you focused on your education. So please join me giving them a round of applause. But there's a lot more to education than increasing your earning potential, as important that it might be. Soon I'll be back at this podium to award you your diploma after I read the time-honored degree conferral statement that reminds you of the rights, privileges, and the responsibilities pertaining to your degree. I want to briefly talk about the responsibilities in that statement, your responsibilities. It is important that you resist the temptation to convince yourself that your degree means you have the right answers. I urge you to spend a lot more time thinking about the right questions to ask than having the right answers. The 18th century German philosopher Gotthold Lessing once said that if God were to offer him the truth in one hand and search for the truth in the other, he would choose search. This is an apt description of the purpose of education today. No university can educate you with all the knowledge you will need, but it can equip you with the skills to search for and acquire the knowledge that you need. Thanks to your fantastic professors, your UM-Flint education has prepared you to reflect, to question, and to acquire knowledge. This is the responsibility I urge you to uphold. Well, I have 4 more pages of speech, but I'm going to spare you that. Because I was told early in my career, nobody wants to hear a commencement speaker. They are here to enjoy the day. So, go enjoy the day. Thank everyone who helped you in your journey as you overindulge in the pride that you justifiably feel today. Go Flint and go blue.
Thank you, Chancellor Dada. Next, it is my privilege to introduce a message from Dr. Mary Sue Coleman, President of the 3 campuses of the University of Michigan.
Congratulations to all graduates of the University of Michigan-Flint. Today is your day. I know it hasn't been easy. You've pursued your degree during the isolation and uncertainty of a pandemic. Many of you have balanced your studies with jobs and families. I'm sure there were days and nights when you thought, I just can't do this. But you did do it. You persevered, completed your studies, and earned your degree. Today, you are graduates of the U of M-Flint, and I couldn't be prouder to call you alumni. The hard work isn't over, because we expect much of Michigan graduates. Communities in Genesee County, around the state, and throughout the country await your skills, your expertise, and your creativity. I have no doubt you will contribute much to improving our world. Enjoy this special day with your families, friends, and professors. You've earned it. Congratulations again, and go blue.
Now, I have the honor of introducing a message from Regent Michael Beam on behalf of the University of Michigan Board of Regents.
On behalf of my colleagues on the University of Michigan Board of Regents, I'm delighted to welcome each of you to today's commencement ceremony. It is also an honor to celebrate this significant milestone with you, our accomplished students, and your proud families, friends, and guests. Among our responsibilities as a board is the privilege of approving and granting degrees. You worked hard for this day, and the past few years have added additional challenges and obstacles along your path. However, you all persevered and are stronger because of these experiences. Please remember to thank those who have supported you along the way, as they too rejoice in your success. Today, you leave U of M-Flint as the leaders and best, equipped to contribute to, and yes, even transform your respective fields, communities, and society. I hope as you go out into the world, you remember the lessons Michigan has instilled in you, including searching for the potential in every opportunity and working to overcome roadblocks that may arise along the way. We hope that you will stay connected to your Michigan family and wish you the very best. Congratulations, class of 2022. Good luck, and wherever you go, go blue.
Each year, we are proud to invite an exemplary student to address their fellow graduates. I am very pleased to introduce Hillary Beekman as our student commencement speaker. Hillary is an example of what we mean by leaders in best at the University of Michigan-Flint. Hillary was actively engaged as a student at UM-Flint. During the past 2 years, she volunteered at many places in the community, including multiple COVID-19 vaccine clinics, and helped play a part in the effort to vaccinate the community. Hillary is also one of the Maize and Blue Awards recipients. Hillary is graduating today with a Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree, which she plans to put into good use as a nursing clinical instructor for her dedication to her studies and her service to the university and community. She was selected as your student speaker today. Please welcome Hillary to the podium.
Hi everyone. Before I get started, I just wanted to say thank you so much to my family, my parents, my mom and dad, my grandma and grandpa here today, and I most of all could not have gotten through nursing school without my sister, who is also graduating today. So I am deeply honored to be standing here today talking to all of you, and I'm so glad we have commencement in person. In 2020, the World Health Organization declared it as the Year of the Nurse. Little did we know that in March of 2020, the pandemic would send nurses front and center stage. I remember being in awe watching the news during the pandemic and constantly seeing nurses dressed up in full PPE caring for COVID patients. They often traveled to other states or even other countries and left their families and loved ones behind to help where they were needed. Nurses are the definition of being resilient. If you had told me 2 years ago that I'd be graduating with my BSN and starting a new career as a nurse, I would have never believed you. Looking back, the pandemic was a pivotal time for me. At the time, I was a chemistry instructor who was on the tail end of spring break when the colleges and schools first started closing down. This was nothing like any of us had ever seen before, and I could feel it was an irrevocable moment. I had considered a career in healthcare when I first went to college, but the pandemic really inspired me to go back into school to pursue a career in nursing. Nursing is one of those professions where you don't really know how hard it is and how much you'll have on your plate until you're a part of it yourself. I've been fortunate to work side by side with some amazing nurses during my time in school and as an extern. They have taught me qualities that I hope to bring into my own nursing practice. The best nurses are kind and compassionate, problem solvers, critical thinkers, extremely creative, and always willing to help others out. Nursing is a career where it's impossible to know everything, and we are so lucky that we get to be lifelong learners and work in an exciting and dynamic atmosphere. As nurses, we've now all taken the responsibility of being that person in the family that everyone's going to come to with all of their health-related questions, because now you know everything there is to know about healthcare. I've already experienced this as a nursing student during my second semester. My grandma had a hip replacement, and she had my phone ringing off the hook with questions during that time. But what an honor it is as nurses that we can make others feel so comfortable with us that they're willing to tell us their most private things. Like many of you here, I had Margie Murray Wright for pathophysiology right before starting the nursing program. And there's something that she said that has really stuck with me all this time. She said that it is a privilege to get to be a nurse. It is a privilege to take care of someone in their time of need. Nursing is one of the few professions where you can be there for someone's happiest moments, but also their worst. I don't take any of my responsibilities as a future nurse lightly, and I know that we all want to do our absolute best to care for patients and help in our communities. I am thankful for the University of Michigan-Flint that they offered the accelerated program and allowed us to use our previous educational backgrounds and experiences towards new careers. As BSN students, we've been exposed to a variety of nursing specialties, really allowing us the opportunity to find the areas that we're most passionate about. I have a few previous degrees from some other colleges and universities, and the nursing program here has definitely been one of the most challenging things and rewarding things I've ever done. It has pushed me as an individual to new limits, but also strengthened my teamwork by going through this time with my cohort. The friendships made during this transformational time will be long-lasting because we got through the hardships together. I also want to thank all of the professors in the School of Nursing for their continued support and encouragement throughout the entire program. As a former teacher, I know how much of an interruption the pandemic was to everything and how creative everyone had to be to find solutions to problems. I'm so proud that we all made it out of nursing school during an extremely challenging time in the world, but in all the challenges that we faced, it has helped us build strength and resilience for our future careers in nursing. You've got to be tough to be a nurse. And I'd like to end with this quote: "To accomplish great things, you must not only act, but also dream, must not only plan, but also believe." Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2022.
Thank you, Hillary. Now we will recognize our honor students. Will the students wearing the gold honor cords please rise? It is customary in commencement ceremonies to give special recognition to those students who have achieved an overall grade point average that qualifies them to be recognized as graduating with honors. This recognition reflects a superior level of ability, a high distinction of scholarship, and an exemplary record of achievement. Please join me in congratulating the honor students on their achievements. Thank you. Would the Maize and Blue Awards recipients please remain standing? The Maize and Blue Distinguished Scholar Award was established to recognize graduating seniors who combine exceptionally high academic achievements with exemplary service to the university and community. Recipients are selected by the UM-Flint Scholarships and Awards Committee. The Maize and Blue is the most prestigious award given by the university to graduating seniors. Will the Maize and Blue Awards recipients please approach the platform as directed by the ushers?
I don't think, oh, now it is Hillary Beekman. Jessica A. Carrasco.
Good afternoon. I am Cynthia McCurran, and I have the honor and privilege of being the Dean of the School of Nursing. Now we shall give public recognition to the students of the University of Michigan-Flint School of Nursing who are graduating today from our doctoral and our master's degree programs. Will the candidates for the doctoral and the master's degrees please rise? Chancellor Dutta, on the recommendation of the faculty of the School of Nursing, I present these candidates to you and recommend them upon completion of their respective courses of study. These are candidates for the Doctor of Nursing Practice and the Master of Science degrees.
Thank you, Dean McCurran. By the authority of the state of Michigan, vested in the regents of the university, and by them delegated to me, the degrees for which you are candidates, together with all rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto, will be conferred upon you as recommended by your faculty. In recognition of this accomplishment, you will receive your diploma cover and be arrayed with the appropriate hood.
Will the candidates for doctoral and master's degrees please come forward as directed by the ushers?
Maria R. Horton. Keith M. Ferguson. Tiffany A. Olson. Kristen Mix. Jane Gumo. Amy Yoon Chai. Grace Zhao. Arinma Azugawa. Sherry M. McDonald. Rosalind A. Ogala Wangali. And now, the candidates for master's degrees. Alisa Sukleyan. Emily Saseski. Kaifa Mazlum. Abraham Zindani. Nafi Al-Gahem. Abdullah Al-Jabali. Munir Padwan. Holly M. Hendershot. Princey M. Smith. Dina Hornsby. Ho. Casey L. Christensen. Cassie Thies. Leah West. Matthew L. Hill. Tony Deagle. Emma S. Bowser. This concludes the awarding of diplomas for the doctoral and master's degrees.
Will the candidates for the bachelor's degree in nursing please rise? Chancellor Dutta, on the recommendation of the faculty of the School of Nursing, I present these candidates to you and recommend them upon completion of their respective courses of study for degrees in the School of Nursing.
Thank you, Dean McKern. By the authority of the state of Michigan, vested in the regents of the university, and by them delegated to me, the degrees for which you are candidates, together with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto, will be conferred upon you as recommended by the faculty. In recognition of this accomplishment, you will receive your diploma cover.
Candidates for the undergraduate degrees will be released by the ushers. Please be seated until your row is called.
Kimberly J. Kaspar. Michaela N. Stevens. Megan R. Rinke. Tina Golding Jewett. Chandra K. Rutkowski. Jessica L. Marshall. Carla Clinert Proffer. Amanda Paul. Hannah M. Rohr. Mallory Bird. Kyla Jackson. Alexa Lindrup. Charlie Fields. Noah N. Wiggins. Nicole L. Ortiz. Alexandra Nicole Wesley. Nadia M. Proctor. Kendrika Y. Brown. Tatiana S. Miller. Mirana Huntley. Stephen W. Bentley. Kylie J. Stone. Alyssa M. Potter. Kyle G. Naiman. Jenna L. Moonen. Kelly Conklin. Rachel A. Benton. Paul J. Walney. Hillary Beekman. Sydney L. O'Keefe. Brenna C. James. Aaron J. Zell. Amanda R. Milashevsky. Emily K. Chambers. Julia J. Haubenstricker. Lindsay M. Anthony. Genevieve M. Day. Crystal Dogie. Tammy Nash. Jessica A. Carrasco. Walker J. Allen. Michelle D. Barnett. Alec T. Fair. Clinton Caparelli. Ashley S. Moore. Riley Rosso. Courtney S. Wolf. Brooke M. Bailey. Ashley M. Bailey. Wissam R. Zaney. Brooke L. Hansen. Taylor R. Hubers. Lillian Bufak-Raden. Clayton Smith. Colin R. Dalwitz. Jarrett E. Baker. Ryan Griffiths. Reagan E. Goff. Emily R. Ducharme. Perry Hyder. Shantiera Green. Caitlin G. Mancinelli. Kara Portia Fuel. Terry L. Estes. Lisa Whitehead. Kazmir Seabach. Justine Klecker. Mandolin Sterner. Shalicia Washington. Samantha Tedesco. Lakila R. Brown. Aiden M. Richards. Dawn L. Swanson. Chloe Thomas. Elizabeth C. Little. Prism Garcia. Caitlin Scroggins. Micah S. Darnell. Tiana Hale. This concludes the awarding of diplomas to graduates of the School of Nursing.
There is much effort and planning required for today's ceremony. I would like to thank the many staff and volunteers who make this day possible for our graduates and their families. We celebrate and honor our extraordinary graduates with sincerity and enthusiasm, recognizing the commitment and perseverance required to achieve their degrees. Let us give a round of applause for these exceptional graduates. The awarding of the degrees is now concluded. It is time for the turning of the tassel. Graduates, please rise. Graduates, you may shift your tassel from the right to the left side. You are now officially inducted as graduates. So you're inducted as graduates into the Alumni Association of the University of Michigan. Go Blue! Woo! You may be seated. The formal commencement exercises are now complete. The audience is requested to remain in their seats until the faculty line of march has completely exited the main floor, at which time the commencement exercises will be adjourned. We kindly request that you exit the building and head across the street to the University Pavilion where a professional photographer will be there to take pictures of our graduates along with their friends and families. This will allow the staff to prepare this space for the next ceremony. So once again, congratulations to all of our graduates. We are so proud of you. Go Blue.